From high-tech to old school, corporate to mom and pop, Chelmsford, Mass. Has a thriving business community. And every month, the Chelmsford Business Association visits 2 local businesses. We learn what makes each one successful, what makes it unique, and what makes it an integral part of the town we love. So let's get down to business with the Chelmsford Business Association. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Chelmsford Business Association. I'm your host, Bill Martin, along with Paul Aronian. We're right here at the Summer Street crossing, all these buildings here on Summer Street at Amici's. Amici's been here, one of the anchor stores for many, many years. They've just done an extensive remodeling. They've changed the menu just a little bit. Don't anybody panic, but they've added some great things. And we're going to go inside and meet our old friends here at Amici's here on the Chelmsford Business Association. Well, we're here with Domenic Federico, one of the owners here at Amici's. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And we're talking, it's been 22 years that you guys have been here.
22 years.
22 years.
Yeah.
And it started off as your dad and your uncle.
In Billerica, bigger location.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then over here to Chelmsford, right at Summer Street. I mean, this is a
beautiful
great...
Summer Street.
Yeah, beautiful Summer Street, exactly right. And now, what got you guys into the restaurant business?
My father. I was in college going for engineering. They opened Billerica. I fell in love with it, and I don't know if I should curse them or thank them, but it's been a long time.
That's kind of a theme around here. I guess
it's an Italian thing, I think.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know, it's the restaurant business too. It's not an easy business, is it?
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
Yeah.
You work when people want to go out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday night, you're busy.
There you go. Yeah.
You're working.
Yeah.
Now, I made the mistake of saying that we've adjusted the menu. You really, as we talked, you're just offering some different specials, but you're not taking anything off, though.
No, we're not. We're keeping all the original. It's hard to take things off. Everybody has a favorite, and you take one thing off, and you offend somebody. So we're just gonna put some new things in as we go.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And as you're deciding a menu, you know, and you have all these folks coming in all the time, then they're getting their regular stuff. What are some of the popular things here?
You can start from the beginning and go right through the whole menu. Everybody likes something different, but the chicken parms,
yeah,
the eggplant,
yeah,
chicken broccoli and penne.
Yeah, well, that chicken broccoli, that's my family favorite.
Yeah, you were saying.
My sister Christine, I'll just rat her out on the show. She says, every time we do a family function, she says, I'll bring the chicken broccoli penne. And it was years before we realized that she gets it here.
Yeah, yeah.
We thought,
well,
isn't
thank
she
you.
sweet?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, and it's a big hit, big family favorite.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as a restaurant owner, not only are you working in a restaurant, trying to keep everybody happy, and you know, and it's a tough job to do that, and you guys do a great job here, but you're also a business owner. I mean, it's like anything else with the payroll and with the rent and the insurance and everything else. How does that work?
I let my uncle handle that side.
Okay.
I like to do the cooking.
All right.
You try to separate the two.
Yeah.
You know, when you're working, you're cooking, and then off hours you're the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot of off hours.
No.
Yeah. Now, we're going to have a look at a couple of different things. We're going to meet your Uncle Rob in just a little while. But how many does the restaurant hold? How many people?
We seat 36.
36,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And I've been in here, sometimes you can get a table pretty easy, and other times...
Yeah, it's tough on the weekend.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely.
Yeah. Now, Friday and Lent, forget it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, there's a lot of things to see here. We want to meet Rob, and we want to, you know, get an idea of some other things. So let's go have a look.
Okay.
Okay, we're here with Rob Federico, one of the other owners. Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
And we're just talking to Domenic, and he said that this whole thing is you and your brother's fault putting this thing together.
Well, I'm going to blame my brother for that, but unfortunately my brother's no longer here with us.
I know, we were sorry to hear that, yes.
But yeah, it was my brother that started myself in the business, and then Dom followed suit.
Yeah.
So here we are 30 plus years later.
And was it sitting around the kitchen table talking about this? Or
no, I started washing dishes with my brother when I was like 15 years old.
Okay.
So then we got an opportunity to open a restaurant in Billerica. I was 23 years old at the time, a little older now.
Yeah. It doesn't show.
No. And that's how it started.
Yeah.
So we opened Amici in Chelmsford in 1998, and this is at the start of our 22nd year.
Wow, wow, unbelievable. Well, I mean, and a huge success, as I said, and as you know, finding a table, it's, they're available, but it is really a pretty brisk business.
It is. It's a hard business to be involved in.
I'll bet.
You try to make everyone happy. Hopefully we have in the past. I think we'll continue in the future.
Yeah.
And hopefully with the new look that we presented, we have more people come.
Yeah, well, the place looks great, and just for the folks at home, and I try to point this out. Their kitchen is spotless. The whole place is spotless, and that's such an important thing as people are deciding where to go eat. Feel comfortable. This is the place. You guys do a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And now with the remodel, it just kind of brighten it up, some new stuff, and
yeah, we're gonna introduce new dishes. This is only the start of our second week. We reopened last Monday night.
Yeah. And how long were you down?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, it was intended 10 to 14 days at the most, and certain things went wrong and put us back a few days. So
yeah. And so now you got some new dishes, some new ideas coming up.
Yeah, we want to start doing some seafood and some steaks and adding them to the menu.
Yeah,
eventually.
Yeah. Where it's been a lot of chicken and pasta.
Mostly all Italian dishes.
Yeah.
But, try to do different things. We're going to hopefully reopen on Sundays. We've been closed on Sundays now for, got to be 10 years or so.
Right. Are you looking forward to being open on Sunday?
No, we're not, but we do a lot of catering on Sunday.
Sure. Yeah, well, the catering, and that's one of the things, too, about your services here. I mean, the amount of catering and the amount of platters to go.
We do a lot.
Yeah.
Catering is, especially during the holidays, Christmas time, Christmas Eve, that's our busiest day of the year.
Really?
Yeah, bar none.
And
we're only open for 4 hours when you go from 11 to 3.
And you could keep all the seats.
We actually
up.
we don't do any table service Christmas Eve day.
It's just all flying out the door.
Yeah, we don't. The kitchen is so small that we won't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
And so we just do strictly catering that
day.
Plus, we want to get home to our family.
Well,
also,
yeah. So. Oh, there's that, right? Yeah. So Christmas Day, you close.
Christmas Day, Thanksgiving, Easter, New Year's Day, July 4th.
Yeah. Now let me ask you and one of those signs, you look to see what ethnicity is going to an ethnic restaurant. Obviously the Italian, and there are really a lot of Italian people that come.
There are, but there's an influx of all different types of people.
Oh, sure, sure.
I don't know what most of their nationalities are, but we do get a lot of different clientele.
Yeah. My wife whacks me all the time. I'm always asking. My family's from Ireland and Poland, and they say I'm half Irish, half Polish. I'm always mad, but I never know why.
I think they say that about me, too.
Right.
So.
There you go, yeah. But it's always it's so interesting, particularly in New England with so many different ethnicities, in the area. And, you go to a Chinese restaurant or, Asian restaurants, Mexican restaurants, and it's like, you don't know who's going to be working there, And
and especially this strip mall, I think we have quite a variety of different types of food here. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the Indian,
Chinese. Japanese, so I mean,
the Mexican place,
So hopefully one helps everyone else. More new people come to the area. Hopefully someone going next door will come and try us and vice versa.
Sure, yeah.
Everyone should help.
Exactly right, and there's so many of the members too. These folks here, members of the CBA, and we're always trying to promote their restaurants. That's for sure. Now we were talking earlier. You and Paul had a pretty interesting conversation about coffee and about cooking oils and olive oils, and there's really like a lot science that goes into each one of these ingredients.
Yeah, well, yesterday we had a coffee expert here explaining the different types of, when they roast beans, if they're different sizes, the smaller ones will burn quicker than the larger ones, so his type of coffee uses more uniform sized beans, and the oil guy came by the previous day, and he brought different samples of oils to taste, just like as if you were tasting wine.
Really?
Yeah. And extra virgin has a lot more flavor than a normal olive oil.
Sure, and cold press and all those other things. Yeah.
Harvest press is better than a winter press, and
I guess things
that a lot of people don't know.
And you know,
Understandable.
but so many times that's the difference. The, you know,
It
the
is.
cycle in there. At Amici's, there's just something about this place, and you know.
Well, we hope so.
And well,
That's
oh,
what we
indeed
hope
there
so.
is. Yeah, yeah. Now, when we talk about the oils, not only talk about olive oil, but I was talking to some folks from Catania Oils,
Catania, yeah.
Catania Oils and Ayer,
Yep.
and they were talking about all the different walnut seed oil and avocado oils,
is.
and I mean,
There's so many. We
Yeah.
try to stay away from all the nuts.
Okay.
Nuts and oils. I should say,
Yeah.
clarify that.
Yeah. We don't want to offend any nuts out there.
No. So we don't use peanut oil or any.
Sure, of course,
so
yeah.
we try to use an olive and vegetable oil blend.
Yeah.
Because my daughter is highly allergic to nuts, so.
Oh, really?
Not for that reason,
Right.
but we found that out later, but I know she can eat here and so can a
Sure.
lot of other people.
Well, that's good to know, because so many times that, you know, you see the warnings and stuff.
Oh,
you know.
absolutely.
Yeah, so that's good. So if you have an allergy, this is.
They need to let everyone know no
Yeah.
matter where they go. eat.
Right,
You know,
right.
You try your best to make sure don't contaminate any
Sure.
different types of food.
Sure, sure. So as we look at the new menu, no, not the new menu, but as we talk about some seafood things, some steak things, will they still have the Italian?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that'll never go away.
Right.
That's what we do best. So
Right.
That's what we're going to continue.
Yeah.
To
Enter his friends,
And
leave
leave
his
his
family.
family.
Yeah, that's a great.
Hopefully that's what happens.
Right. Knock on wood,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, Rob, there's a couple of things we want to check out here, so let's go have a look.
Okay.
Okay, now, Rob, this is the chicken marsala.
we're going to make some chicken masala.
Okay. What do I need to do? Just stand back.
Yeah. You see flames come up, just move away.
Okay.
We're going to dredge some 2 pieces of chicken
Oh, yeah.
in seasoned flour. Make sure it's coated and then try to take off the extra flour.
Okay.
Make sure the oil is fairly hot.
Okay.
And I gotta wash my hands.
Right.
Get that chicken off.
Want me to do anything here? I can.
You can just watch that, make sure it doesn't flame up.
All right, I'll just watch it.
Don't
All right.
down.
Pressure's on.
Pressure's on.
You know, Emerald does that hand washing thing, and he gets so mad every time he has to wash his hands after touching the
We
chicken.
probably wash our hands, I can't even count how many times we wash our hands.
Really? Probably 100 times a day, right?
At least.
Really?
This is gonna make you work.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna need this. All right. Last time I did this, I was burping a baby.
You were? That was a long time ago
It
for
was
me.
it was a long time ago for me too.
26 years ago.
Oh, I'm on the other end now. I've got 10, 5, 6, and 7 grandchildren.
So while we're looking at this is where we're making our sauce here. We make at least 1 pot of sauce, 1 to 2 pots a day.
That's a few gallons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5-gallon pot. So, yeah, wow. All
So
right.
We make 1 to 2 of those every day. Try only to turn it once. So we make sure it's cooked on one side.
Okay. Now, you know, it's always, oh, that's beautiful. It's always tricky with chicken, though, making sure it's done, right? But it's,
Yeah.
you get the hang of
You
it?
get the hang of it after doing it for 30 years.
Yeah. All right.
So a little bit more.
Okay.
And you want it, all the flour that stays in the pan, that's what thickens up the sauce also.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's not liquidy.
All right, so this oil that we have there is actually the sauce as well.
Well, we're going to drain the oil
Yeah.
before we make the sauce.
Right.
And this chicken we use for chicken masala, chicken campagnola, chicken franchise. I mean, any chicken dish
Okay.
and then you can finish it however you'd like afterwards.
Right, but that's the chicken right there.
That's the chicken.
Yeah. All right. All right, am I in anybody's way here?
No.
All right.
So on a
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday night, you can see we only have 8 burners here. There's not many. We could use a few more.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, would you?
Well, you can't bring the grill over.
Right. No, but I'll tell you, these,
We drain the excess oil.
oh, okay. got. There's
Some
the butter.
Some mushrooms.
Wow.
Some parsley. Pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt, all right.
Pinch of pepper. Just add a little bit of water. And Marsala wine.
This is the Marsala wine. All right.
That's it. Some people like this served over pasta.
Yeah.
With the same sauce. Some people would prefer the marinara sauce on the pasta.
Oh, sure.
We normally serve it with just the marinara sauce on the side.
Okay.
Some people would prefer this.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if
yeah.
they want it tossed, that's not a big deal. We can put the pasta right in with it or over it.
Yeah.
If not, and then we just wait till it cooks down. As that cooks, that'll thicken up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And now let me ask you, there's the marinara sauce. That's like the standard spaghetti sauce, pasta sauce. That's what.
Yeah, there's no meat in the marinara. It's just a plum tomato sauce.
Oh, okay.
So when people request meat sauce, we would add meat to
You
the
just
sauce.
fry up some
Ground beef and
throw it in. Okay.
yeah.
But glad you said sauce, not
Yeah.
gravy.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah. No, there's what part of Italy do they say gravy? Is that Sicily? That the
That's the Bronx.
oh, that's the Bronx. Oh, okay. Oh, is that right? That's not a real Italian Italy thing. It's a Bronx thing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
sauce.
I have an uncle who was, his family was from Italy. He grew up in the North End, but his parents, and they always, he thought the word for bathroom was bacausa.
That's the slang way.
Yeah, because I was
Bacausa, yeah.
saying the back house, the outhouse.
Yeah.
And his father would say the bacausa. And he thought that was bathroom in Italian.
That's funny.
He was in the Navy before he found out that wasn't the truth.
That's where we're originally from the
From the
North
North
End.
End.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay, yeah.
So I moved to Stoneham when I got married. Don moved to Chelmsford when he got married.
Oh, yeah. I was over there the other night. We went to see Fleetwood Mac at the Garden,
Oh.
and the North End was jumping, man. It was just unbelievable.
They're still playing, huh?
Yeah. Every one of them is on Social Security and Medicare. And poor Stevie Nicks, she was doing this dance, and she's, you know, a favorite of mine, but the way she was slumped over with this thing she was wearing, she looked like James Brown in the early days when he'd be getting off the stage with the cape on, and
Are they about 70 now?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, 73. Yeah. John McVie is moving, but Mick Fleetwood, the drummer, you'd think he was a freshman in college. He is just ripping it up. Yeah, they sounded great. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
eventually we're going to set up, hopefully someday he'll put some sort of, either expand the stove or start doing some seafood and steaks and chops. And
Well, I'm thinking with the seafood, you're probably going to expand the.
not so much fry seafood, but
Okay.
try to do like salmon and
Okay.
different types of whitefish.
Yeah.
A lot
the-
of lighter type dishes.
Yeah,
Maybe some grilled chicken.
yeah. Legals does a good job with
Yeah,
that
they do.
grilled food, don't they? The
They do.
grilled seafood.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes it's all what you. Our main was Italian cooking, and that's what
Sure.
we've done for so long.
Yeah.
But I think you need to expand and try to please more people.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, seafood is so. I mean, everybody's.
And it's it's very expensive.
yeah.
So good
yeah.
seafood.
Yeah.
So is this what you guys are gonna have for lunch today?
Yeah. You're not kidding. Yeah, and we were looking at the refrigerator at the desserts too, so we're all set for lunch today. Yeah.
Hey, when's this place closed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, you get here 8:30 in the morning, and you leave 9:30, 10.
Oh
sometimes
yeah.
after.
Well, I mean, this sauce must take. I mean,
That should be done right about now, a couple of hours.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. And all these guys. I mean, you got to keep this going. These frying
you
pans.
have to.
Yeah.
That's money. That's what.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have, wow, that's something. Yeah.
Taking
All
a little
right.
bit longer than I thought. But
Well, that's what we're gonna. Watch you put it on the plate, and then we're gonna go get ready. Yeah.
Would you like a glass of wine, or is it too early?
It's never too early for Paul.
Hey, wait a minute.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere,
Right.
right?
His motto is breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
You know, that would definitely help.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take the chicken off.
Okay. Look at this. All right.
I taught him once.
Dominic, you taught him everything you know, but you didn't teach him everything he knows.
He's done very well for himself. He's very creative. He's the creative.
He is, okay. He's the creative guy. All right, we're gonna go out on the other side, Rob, and we're gonna have a seat, and we can't wait to see you again.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, here we are, chicken marsala. And Rob cooked this up, and Dominic and I cheered him on, and Paul caught the whole thing. We're ready here. Run, folks. Don't walk. Run down here to Amici's. Order this chicken marsala. This is unbelievable. This is so good. So tasty. And I'll tell you, the chicken, it melts in your mouth. It was so great watching when Rob was cooking it. It was, I mean, you could really see the quality of the chicken. Rob, when you put it in that flour, it looked fantastic. And it's absolutely delicious. My friend Paul Aronian behind the camera is about to join me in just a few minutes. He's watching this saying, come on, hurry up, talk fast, I want to have lunch.
Yep.
Folks, if you haven't been to Amici's lately, come on down. This place is fantastic. Mike and Dominic and Rob and Sherry and everybody here just so welcoming for us. They've been just great hosts. You come in as friends, you leave as family. That's the motto on the wall. And that's the vibe here too. It is really, and the food is fantastic. Anybody that's been down here knows that. If you haven't tried it yet, come on down here at Summer Street. It's the very first building on Summer Street, the very first restaurant. You can work your way down and back over the month of April and May. It'll be a great little chore for you to do, but come to Amici's and try this. It's fantastic. For John Harrington, Paul Aronian, I'm Bill Martin at the CBA. Thank you for watching.